since you're talking about connecting with people and
Right.
and the new means of connecting,
Right.
and you also talked about sound. So let's talk about your sound, right?
My sound.
Your sound is behind you right now.
Right.
So, what Zildjian cymbals do you like to use and why?
Well, I've been very picky. Like I used to use the Constantinople bounce ride, 20-inch. That's my ride. I was going through that phase for a minute because most of the music now was like, you have to use the ride for pop music, but it's a lot of bashing going on too. Mm-hmm. So that cymbal was perfect for that. Yeah. I'm using these 15-inch fat hats, and they're actually the ones that I'm playing at the clinic. They don't have no name on them or nothing because they prototypes. Zildjian is coming out with the new special dries, which are very thin, which are amazing, and I have 2 of them with me tonight.
Do you think we should be talking about them?
Yes, we can talk about
them. Do you
them.
think we'll be
Don't worry,
killed
I got clearance.
after?
I got clearance.
Really?
They're coming out for now.
Okay.
Don't worry about it because it's trust me.
They won't kill us after this.
They're not gonna kill you. They're not gonna kill you. I'm using like a 18-inch crash or 19-inch crash tonight. I use the A custom. I have that in my repertoire. I use the K dark 18, and I use some weird stack cymbals. Like I'm using the EFX 10-inch splash with all the holes in it, 2 of those. And then I'm using 11-inch hybrid splash with holes in it. And then the other cymbal I can't tell you because I can't tell you. But and then
because I'd have to die.
Right. Because my other stack that I use is 14-inch. I mean, is it? I think it's a 14-inch EFX crash cymbal with Oriental China stacked on it. And that's basically my setup. I use a K medium ride with I call them leopard hammer marks or whatever. I call it the leopard K, and that's my ride cymbal. And I use another 20-inch leopard K crash. So my sound is, I really like to diverse it.
Yeah.
I like to add stuff that there's some jazz cymbals in there. Right. There's some pop cymbals in there. There's a little bit of stuff that you can use for rock. So,
So does it also differ? I mean, your choice of cymbals, does it differ from project to project or band to band or album to album or whatever?
Yeah, how I feel depends on how I feel. Like I just did something for, the show Empire. So the producer, Rodney Jerkins, I did a song on it for him, and I used like a K dark crash and then the new dry crash I use a dry 20 as a ride and a crash. So that was different, you know what I mean? And I used the hi-hats to match it. The natural hi-hats in the 14, the special dry hi-hats. So, but he kept saying, man, the sound's crazy, the cymbals is crazy, everything's crazy, I love it. And we sent it to him dry. It was no plugins, no nothing. It's just the room and the drums. And I used a Designer Series DW set of drums, and it came out amazing. To the point where when I go to do the rest of the show for him, I had to get him to get the same exact drum set that I used in New York at his house. So I'm going there and tune everything up, and I'm gonna use the same cymbals and all that good stuff because he wants to keep that consistency with the sound.
Okay. Since we're talking about sound, let's go over to drums then. Right? It's DW, it's probably collectors usually.
It is collectors. It's collectors, but I dabble in all of it. Because I have the acrylic designer series, amazing. I have about 17 sets. Now recently, I used to use like 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and then like 14-inch snare drum, another 14-inch snare drum, a 12-inch snare drum, and then all my electronics. So, but now I'm breaking stuff down. Took away the 14, took away the 8, so I'm just using 10, 12, 16. And I'm actually still using all the snare drums and electronics. So, but DW, I've been on that company, a part of that company for 23 years. And, them drums respond to everything that I throw at them, from making sounds for Michael Jackson to, church to, they're the best drums. And, if I had to leave DW, I probably wouldn't buy anything else. I just would use what I have and never use another drum set. You know what I mean? That would be the ending story.
Both live and in studio.
Right, yeah. But when I leave DW, it'll definitely be in my casket. So don't worry about it.
That's your weapon of choice.
And that's with Zildjian too. It'll be in the casket, man. I'm very happy and very I'm very just I'm excited because with DW and with Zildjian, it's always something new. It's it's like they're constantly pushing the envelope. And what the problem is, I tell them, like I looked at Don Lombardo the other day. He was in New York because they opened a showroom in New York for DW, Gretsch, Gibraltar, Ovation, LP, and Toka. And we was there at the party, and everybody's there, Giovanni and all those people, and he had these oak drums in the room. And I've always seen the oak drums, but I've never played them. So I go in the booth, everybody's playing the congas all out and everybody's jamming, and I go in the booth and I hit the oak drums. I'm like, oh my God. I literally played those drums for 2 hours straight. Giovanni came in and looked at me. He said, "You all right?" I'm sweating. I'm in there playing because they sound so good. And I've never played them, but only seen them. So I tell Don, I said, "Man, you gotta stop, man, because I thought Maple Mahogany was the best sounding drum set that DW ever made. But the DW oak drums are amazing." So, and then a week later, I took some of my nephews and one of my friends up there. I was like, "Yo, you gotta hear these drums." And they in there going hard, like, "Yo, these drums are crazy." And they're Yamaha lovers. Yeah. But I had them in there.
Yamaha also making those.
Yeah, but only Mark McCoody's oak drum set sounded good.
Okay.
That's the only one. But just to say the least, like, I'm happy with the companies. I talk about this in my clinic. A good friend of mine, Ricky Lawson, who passed away a couple of years ago, he taught me about endorsements and about always playing what you like and not playing something that someone is giving you. Because at the end, if you don't like it and they're giving it to you, you're going to be like, "I don't like it."
It's not for real then.
It's not for real. Yeah. It's not from the heart. It's not, you don't love that product. And the object is to always love what you're playing. You know what I mean? I used to be in a company called UFIP Cymbals. And, I got it because they was giving it to me. But I never approached Zildjian at the time. I just was like, these sound good. I'll play these. You know what I mean? But not knowing.
You.
Yeah, didn't have the information about playing what you like. Yeah. And, UFIP has some good cymbals, but I ended up back at Zildjian and was like, I feel complete now. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like, this is where I'm supposed to be. And, my ears said, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like your ears, like my ears with the UFIT was saying, this one cymbal is good. I like that. Okay, cool. Then it'd be like, no, my ears would say, I don't like this one. Yeah. I don't like that one. And they used to have people that distribute the cymbals. So check this out. Every time I go to LA, right, I'll be like, I got a TV show, I'm gonna need some cymbals. They say, okay, contact this person, right? We contact the person. The person gives me the address. I come. So I pull up to this house in LA. And this little lady comes out, younger lady. And she go, "Hey, you Gerald?" Well, yeah, I'm Gerald. I'm here to get the symbols. She's like, "Okay." She's like, "I'm gonna need you to help me do something first before I give you the symbols." So we walk up the steps. We go into the house, and we walk into the living room. There's nothing in the living room. Symbols all against the wall. There's this big snake, the biggest snake I've probably ever seen in my life. She says to me, "Can you help me put Emily in the cage?" And I said, no. And I walked away. I said, "Call me tomorrow. I will come back and get symbols once Emily is in the cage." But so it was stuff like that. Every time I had to do I had to see an A&R for UFIP, it was weird. Like one guy was a biker dude. He had me meet him at a biker place where it was motorcycles and, it looked like somebody was about to fight to get symbols. Yeah. I was like, "Oh no, I'm good on this. I'm good on this." So when I got back with Zildjian, to say the least, it was just right. It just felt right. I was forcing something that shouldn't have been. Yeah. And those events kept letting me know that, yeah, bro, shouldn't be over there. Shouldn't be doing that. So, it's cool.